I'm Bobby, and this is my co-host.
Hi, this is John, and welcome to Video Games, Anime, and Other Distractions. Today we'll be talking about Seven Deadly Sins, the anime, the manga, and the movie, Prisoners of the Sky. Something that confuses me about this is I can't really tell when it takes place. Like, they mention the Ten Commandments and all them, but it's still really hard to tell if it takes place, like, after season 3? It's season 3, yeah?
Yeah,
After
season
season
3 is the
3,
last.
after season 4, it's just hard to tell. They could have already done the Ten
Defeated.
Commandments. They could still be fighting the Ten Commandments because they haven't killed them all by the end. It's hard to tell. You got anything on that?
Well, it's funny you mention that because my script tells me exactly when it takes place. The story takes place when humans and non-humans alike lived in the same society. The kingdom of Leonis was almost annihilated thanks to the evil doings of the Demon Clan, but were saved thanks to the efforts of the kingdom's third princess, Elizabeth, and a band of strong yet terrible knights known as the Seven Deadly Sins. With peace returning to the kingdom, preparations are underway to celebrate the king's birthday. Dishes using a lot of rare ingredients are being prepared at the Boar Hat, which is being run by the leader of the Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas. Now,
Which, by the way, just want to point out that Meliodas has strongest, deadly weapon I think in the entire
anime.
It's god food.
Yeah,
Like
actually, his food
I'm
is trash.
I'm pretty sure that if any of the
Ten Commandments.
were to
Eat.
anything Meliodas,
Cooks.
it's like an instant
Kill. You keep cutting out there, so I feel like in post, I'm just gonna, wherever you leave a blank, I'm gonna say that word in a dull tone in post. This is going in the podcast, by the way. I'm gonna do that. All right, you guys are gonna hear that.
that sounds amazing.
It's gonna be great. It's just gonna make this whole thing better. Anyways, as you were saying, his cooking is so terrible that Gordon Ramsay died.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, it looks like, all right, he has, the only thing he has down on his cooking is that they look great. Everyone's like, oh, it can't be that bad. Everyone's lying. But they're not. They're not lying. I think he actually killed someone with his cooking.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? Let me look that up. Seven Deadly Sins has Meliodas killed anyone with his cooking? Yeah, it does not. No, it doesn't show anything. Okay, cool. All right, well, answer is undecided, but we'll just say it does kill people.
We're gonna assume he had.
So, Gowther the Trap Sin. Hi, this is Post Bobby. I'm currently editing the video. I realize that if you don't know what a trap is, it can be seen as derogatory, but the word trap is not meant to be derogatory. It just refers to a male in an anime that looks like a female. Here's a little fun fact. So you know how Gowther's a puppet, right?
Yeah, he's a doll.
Yeah, he's a doll. Yeah, that's same difference. All right. But
sorry.
So he's a doll, so he has a creator, right?
Yes. Make dolls.
Well, let's just say Gowther's creator had a significant other that died. All right, and
Is it Meliodas?
he modeled what?
Is it Meliodas?
That's that was mean. That was mean. Anyways.
Is it Bond?
Anyways.
Is it Bond?
It's not Bond. God, can you just let me get to the... So he has a creator. And shut up! So Gowther's creator was going to make Gowther a female and modeled Gowther after... Oh, what the heck? Sorry, it's my mom. Gowther is modeled off of his creator's significant other. Was originally going to be a girl, but he is not. So he is a trap.
Go through the traps? Like I said.
Yeah, he really is like an actual trap. Like, he was going to be female, but then his creator thought that'd be too weird. So he just made him a guy. Well, anyways, besides go through the traps, and is there anything else we should talk about?
Well, let's diverge from the movie a little bit and talk about Escanor's entrance in the anime.
You know what? We explained the basis of the movie, so that's it. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Let's just talk about the anime now.
Now,
Escanor's
so Escanor's entrance was kind of really fucking awesome. Like, I thought that like Escanor was just straight dead, and that guy just kind of found the axe and hung it up. But then, like, when the sun came up and he got all big
dude,
and rich
Escanor's
and grabbed.
entrance is the most prideful entrance ever. All right.
I
No,
see
you
what
know
you did.
what? When they first introduced Escanor, he's just that scrawny guy. He just looks so wimpy, and he's like very self-doubting. But like as soon as that sun rises, he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kick your, I'm gonna kick your, and anyone who gets in my way. You know what? It. I'm kicking Meliodas when I see him. That's him. That's his
You know
personality.
what? If I see a mirror, I'm gonna kick.
My own. Yeah, that's his personality. I could kick my own. That's how he thinks.
All right. So here's a little thing that we can do, right? Because
All right.
the Seven Deadly Sins isn't the first anime to use
The Seven Deadly Sins
one of my favorite
animes.
slash manga.
Oh, you know
slash
what?
Full Metal Alchemist also had a list of characters based off of.
The Seven Deadly Sins.
So I think it would be cool if we compared the Seven Deadly Sins from Full Metal
Alchemist.
versus the Seven Deadly Sins from Seven Deadly Sins,
That is a great idea.
and a nice
know what?
segue into Full Metal Alchemist.
You know how I feel? All right. So the Seven Deadly Sins in Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist. All right, I said Brotherhood because that's the one I watched.
We're talking.
I watched
we're
both, but
talking.
we're talking about Brotherhood. Brotherhood's the canon one.
Yeah, Brotherhood's canon. Continue.
So what I've noticed, just like as I'm thinking about it, Seven Deadly Sins in Full Metal Alchemist are the complete opposite of the Seven Deadly Sins in the Seven Deadly Sins.
Well, not all of them, right? Because I think Greed and Bond kind of line up pretty well.
All right, you know what? That is very true. All right, because there's Bond. He's a kind person, like genuinely kind person. All right, and he stole Fountain of Eternal Life.
It was really kind of forced upon him. He didn't necessarily steal it because he gave
Yeah.
it to Elaine, and then Elaine was like, "Yeet."
Yeah, Elaine made him drink it, and now he's got this whole thing where he's gonna steal Elaine away, which is like the cutest thing ever. I don't know. Wait, it does happen in the anime. Elaine is revived in the anime because when Escanor's entrance, Bond is protecting Elaine because Elaine's really weak because she doesn't have any more hatred, and her
Exactly.
life was actually just depending on hatred at that moment because of that one lady. She revives people, and the people are just angry at like the most smallest things, and they will murder over it.
You put
And
a rock in my way, and I stubbed my toe on it last week. I'll kill you and your family.
that is how it is. That's how that one demon is. What were we talking about before we branched off into Elaine? Oh, okay.
Um,
So he
Bond.
just wants to revive Elaine and stuff, and he wanted eternal life, right? And
Greed wanted
in
eternal life, but then if you remember the ending, Greed was talking to Ling. All Greed really wanted was friends and someone to
ooh
actually care about him.
ooh, I don't remember that, but that is
No,
deep,
it was
dog.
it was it was like as he was dying, because if you remember, he sacrifices himself to weaken Father, and as he's leaving Ling's body, he says that all he really wanted was friends and people to actually care about him, to
Well,
feel
he
the
got
void,
it.
and
He
he
really
got
did
what
get
he
it.
wanted. And then he's like, now I'm gonna go kick the old man, and he gave them the edge they needed to beat Father.
Dude, I'm thinking about that. That's kind of sad, but
Oh yeah, it was really depressing. I almost cried.
the difference between Bond and Greed, though, is Bond has had his friends for a while. Didn't
And
just didn't
Bond
just
isn't
meet him.
dead at the anime, most likely.
Well, and Bond what?
Bond most likely isn't dead at the end of the anime.
Ooh, too
Not dead
soon.
yet.
Too soon. Too soon.
Dude, it's been years. It's been out for years.
Too soon. It's too soon for jokes about Nina Tucker, you little
Are you referring to Nina Xander, sir?
No,
Nina
I'm
Xander?
still.
Get it? Because her dog's name is Alexander,
Yeah,
and you put them
yeah. You
together
know
like
what?
her
You know what? You know what?
all
Yeah,
in
it
one.
was Nina Tucker. I was right, and then you said
What?
Xander and threw me off because I thought there was a character named Xander. And, I
Oh,
hate
no, no,
you.
no. No, yeah. Yeah, Xander.
I hate you. No,
Alexander
I
was
hate
the
you.
dog.
I hate you. We're not talking anymore. You know what? That's the end of this podcast. Have a good day.
I
All
also
right,
really
continue.
liked okay, so like if you look at like the way that Bond and Greed fight, it was also kind of similar because Greed was willing to take a lot of damage under the pretext that he's not gonna die when he, takes a ton of
Yeah.
damage because the Philosopher's Stone allowed him to heal from like just about anything.
Yeah, he could heal from, a minor little scrape on his toe. He can heal from that to like his head getting cut off, his body parts just being dismembered. He can recover from
Which
it. You know why?
happened
'Cause he's
a
a
few.
fighter. He has the impenetrable skin. It's like all
Yeah.
carbon.
Yes, that. I think it was like they called it like Ultimate Armor or something like that.
Oh, it was ultimate armor because then Wrath has the ultimate eye, which pretty much allows him to see the future. The difference between Wrath and Meliodas is a big one. You know what it is?
Are you going to refer to their height?
That would have been better.
Wrath
Yeah,
is
no,
in
let's go with that. His height, they're just completely. He's like 6'4", and Meliodas is like a child. Meliodas was doomed to never die, and no, when he does die, he loses all of his emotions, and also is always gonna look like a child.
I mean, how many children do you know have a 8-pack?
You.
Touche.
A difference between Wrath and Meliodas is the fact that Wrath is exactly what his sin describes, and then Meliodas is exactly what his sin describes in certain moments. Because most of the time, he's a happy-go-lucky guy. Do you know everything about Elizabeth?
Yeah. Oh,
You
she's
know,
the
okay,
reincarnate. What's her face?
yes, of Liz. I don't know how she's the reincarnation of Liz.
Hold on, wait. So they're both named Elizabeth? Because Liz is just short for Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, but my only problem with that was Liz's hair was red.
Uh-huh.
At least in every memory we show.
Reincarnation isn't an exact
Science.
It's not like copy paste everything. It's copy paste most of it.
Yeah, but that's actually where you're wrong, because deeper in the storyline it explains exactly who Liz is.
Well, then shut the
exactly
up.
who Elizabeth is. No, actually, I'm pretty sure they're the same person, but I don't think like how she has red hair. I don't think she actually has red hair. I think that's just what he described, because later in the manga it explains the connection between Liz and Elizabeth, and it gives me a good reason to believe that he lied about Liz's description.
Okay, so like here's the thing. Here's what's confusing. When Elizabeth went into Meliodas' head and saw the memory, right? He saw Liz. I mean, she saw Liz through Meliodas' eye. Remember that?
You know what? Maybe that's just a plot hole. Or maybe
Could
because
be,
Liz
but
was a warrior in that
given
life. Maybe she dyed her hair red, or maybe her hair was red because of how many demons. Anyways, my theory is maybe because she was a warrior, she dyed her hair red, or it was red. Maybe it happened in battle, like her hair turning red, because blood.
what, like Super Saiyan God?
Well, no, not like Super Saiyan God, because they did it on purpose.
Okay, Bob, you ever been blood on? You ever gotten blood on
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
When
Not
someone bleeds on
voluntarily.
you, do you stay red?
If it's right after battle, then yeah. She was in the middle of a fight
Okay,
and she died.
there were memories shown
Big fight.
where they
I'm just trying not to spoil things for you. That sound you just heard was the sound of our Discord call dropping. Now, I want to thank you for listening to our podcast and hopefully accepting it 2 weeks late. I want to apologize for taking this long. It's ridiculous, I know, and it really should not have taken this long, but I've spent 4 hours alone just editing this video right here, and this isn't even completed. We wanted to put more content forward. We wanted to talk about all the 7 Deadly Sins characters versus the Full Metal Alchemist characters, but our schedule just won't align to where we can sit down and record. even though I'm still planning on finishing this because it was a really fun project and it's really nice to talk to John after school. And just this whole project is just, it was fun. I had fun doing this. But right now, I need to stop recording because I don't know what I was originally going to say. Thank you for being so patient with us. Have a good night or day. I have no clue when you're going to listen to this. You can listen to this like 17 years from now and be like, "Hey, I remember when. Why am I Okay, I'm done recording."